I think around 6:30 in the morning, the first tree came through one end of the house when Laura was up here with Emily feeding the twins. They were feeding the twins.
We had to come up and make bottles. We didn't have enough, so we had come up to make bottles. And I went to the restroom in the kitchen, off the kitchen, before we went back downstairs. And I had just come out of the bathroom when the first tree fell through the kitchen, right beside me.
We moved in 1999. Raised our children here. They grew up in the home and all that kind of thing, and they've moved away and they have their own families now. Our daughter has 3 children. She had just had twins the month before the storm hit, twin daughters, and they live in Huntersville, North Carolina. Her husband was with the state emergency management folks, and they were up in Hickory planning to go wherever the storm went. And the folks in Huntersville were in the cone of where the storm could go too. So Emily brought her children up with Laura up here that Thursday of the rains before the storm hit Thursday evening, Friday morning. And so we were all here the night of the storm, like we've done over the last 26 years, 25 years, whatever. When a storm was coming, we wrestled some mattresses down into the basement, and we were all down there. Spent the night, through the night down there, all of us. And I think around 6:30 in the morning, the first tree came through one end of the house when Laura was up here with Emily feeding the twins. They were feeding the twins.
We had to come up and make bottles. We didn't have enough, so we had come up to make bottles. And I went to the restroom in the kitchen, off the kitchen, before we went back downstairs. And I had just come out of the bathroom when the first tree fell through the kitchen, right beside me. Yeah. So it was a lot of noise when the tree came through. But then we went downstairs and stayed till daylight.
And fed Joshua, the 3-year-old, got him a Pop-Tart and some milk, and carried on, because it wasn't really, with all that crowd, there was nowhere to go or anything like that, and the storm was going on all around us, and so we just rode it out. And we were in the basement, and water ended up coming from the kitchen area down through into the basement, but it wasn't on us or anything like that, and we were just
got some buckets.
Yeah, started catching the water and everything. And then it got about to 8:30, somewhere along in there, and we came upstairs to the bedrooms and started gathering some stuff to try to leave, thinking that we could do that. And we were getting stuff and looking through the windows. There were 2 windows that faced to the back of the house, and I was looking through those, and you could see the big trees wavering then. And we had just gotten out of the bedroom, and one of the trees wiped out the deck, hit the other tree, and they went into the bedroom on that end. So we went back downstairs and then tried to leave here, not knowing what it was like then. The trees were draped over the cars that were outside of the garage. We had 2 cars in the garage and 2 outside of it, but we couldn't leave because the trees were draped over those. And so I had a handsaw and went out there and started cutting limbs off the trees with the idea that we could leave. Once everything got cleared and all the vehicles got cleared, we found out we couldn't go anywhere. There were trees all up and down the street in the road. Our home got torn up, but like we told everybody, we didn't lose anybody, and a lot of people did up here. And so through the good works of your company, we were able to repair a home.
We've been in the house 25, 26 years and have not done much. Not only did we need to repair the roof and the rafters and the walls and everything, the damage from Helene, but also wanted to go ahead and upgrade the bathrooms and the kitchen and the deck. We put the roof on the deck, and that was awesome. So that wasn't there before, so that was an upgrade. So it was, as hard as it was also good in that we were able to get some things done that we needed to. Ross was tremendous and helpful and patient and answered all our questions. We'd never gone through anything like that before, and we really appreciated everything he did. So all of our interactions with everyone has
Gina
just
was
been-
priceless with you
Gina
too,
was
and
very helpful.
going through furnishings and all that. You got a lot of talent, and she brought a lot more to the table. So to
Yeah, it
marry
was
that up.
awesome.
So
Favorite upgrade? Favorite
Oh
thing?
gosh. I have a tie for 3. The kitchen, I love the kitchen. Love, love, love the kitchen. And the downstairs is really just a complete, it's so much better than I could have ever imagined. And then our deck out here, just to be able to go out there and enjoy our backyard and everything is really great. We are beyond grateful and super pleased, truly.
yeah.
Really grateful to be back in our house.